And we're back. I guess it done calmed down. They ain't trying to, especially that boy over there. Guess they ain't trying to wear each other out. Then they got used to each other. Look, Sandy still got to watch his back, though. You feel me? Look, Sandy still want it, though. Sandy still want it, though. You feel me? Them bitches big and pretty, though. Some big, pretty ass dog. Them bitches shiny. They look like they kempt, too. Kempt well. Hey. That nigga gonna hold both them dogs while that pit bull Sandy's still out. Sandy's still out. Look. Is Sandy in the car now? No, Sandy's still out. You feel me? Hey, Sandy might can take him now. If Sandy really wanted him. If Sandy really wanted him, Sandy could take him. I'm sure. I'm most certain. That was funny, though. I was up here trying to let the other video upload before I came back on. Then they just pulled up again. I was like, oh, shit. I wanted to catch them before when they came back. See if they were still on that tip. But, yeah, so also up here, right? These niggas pulled up and shit. And they was outside. They was kicking and drinking. They won't bother nobody or whatever. Then this car just whooped down. Right? It was a female and another chick in the car. They hop out the car. You tried to fuck my girl? You was trying to fuck my girl? Yeah. I heard. She told me. You ain't gotta lie. He's all like, man, what I ain't trying to fuck who like that. You know how niggas say the dumb who, like Mike Jones shit. And she like, you know my girl today, cause her girl it was on some slick shit though. Before she even pulled up, her girl had already pulled up. Right, so I see him out here talking to this chick. She pulled off, and then the car with the girl, two girls come up. She's like, you trying to fuck my girl? She done told me. So it was like a setup or whatever. A lame ass setup. So he, get the fuck out my business, get the fuck out my face, get the fuck on. You know, I ain't fucking with you, this and that. She like, but my friend, it's like, no, you fuck ass nigga, you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? It's going off or whatever like that. And then the girl in the middle of it, the chick that she with, she in the middle of it, like trying to break it up, like, this is bold, like you doing this to us, this how you do us, and the third, or something like that. She was saying, like, I don't even really think she was saying that, but she was just like, I guess how she treating her mom, I don't know. Like, she was just upset, and on the other lady's side, which happened to be her mom, and it was his daughter that she brought with her in the middle of that. But the nigga starts saying to his daughter, like, you can get the fuck on. Fuck you too. You with her. You rocking with her. Shit, get the fuck on. Bye, like that. So she like, really? I can't believe you. And the little girl is crying. So she just looked like an older chick. She probably was like 16, 17. I ain't no telling. But she was just like crying right there. He didn't care. He didn't give a fuck. He was like, old girl, baby mama, killing his vibes, and he ain't like that shit. He was ready for her to get the fuck on. Her ass was not having it though. They was causing a big scene. Like, it was so horrible. Like, the baby mama don't talk to my daughter like that, because you know what I'm saying. Then the baby mama started getting in his face and getting rowdy, and like start pushing, start getting physical. Then the daughter get into it. I think he hit the daughter. Like, get the fuck on. Like, both of them. He was fighting both of them. Okay. And this is all going on broad daylight, just like this. Okay. Like, ghetto, ratchet, like some bullshit. Like, over. And it doesn't even look like he got anything. It don't even seem like he giving you anything or doing nothing for it. But anyway, even if he was, still uncalled for. Okay. In my opinion, because he's a guy. You're gonna talk to your friends. Like, that's, if you don't know that, that needs to be known. Junior head. Guys always try to talk to the girls. Your girls, they boyfriends always trying to talk to you. And if they everything and if they argue with you all the time, that's because they really like you and they can't stand your ass around. Trust. So yeah, it was just for the most. But his reaction to it though, baby, when I say, I'm like, his boys wasn't doing shit. I couldn't believe it. His boys was not stopping him and he was fighting them. That motherfucking shit escalated so quickly. Like, I didn't even see that shit coming. Like, it just started off so crazy. Like, a guys is out here. And then some more guys come in the wheelchair. Like, it's just like some nice sunny day like this type shit. Like, okay. A girl pull up. Boom, gotta talk to a girl. Okay, something normal. Guys, girls meet up at the park all day, every day in America. Around the world, I'm sure. If there's a park around. This other car pulled up after that girl had pulled off. Going in, making the scene loud. He disrespecting his daughter. Mama getting in his face. The daughter mad because he disrespecting her mama. It's a whole mess. She shouldn't even have her daughter with her, though. I know that's her rider. You know what I'm saying? I can't even say that, though, because that's her rider. You know what I'm saying? If that's a mother-daughter relationship, but I think that's her rider. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, as far as confronting him about that in particular, I really think she could have left her out that day. I really do think that, like, she could have... My mouth is so watery because of this. I keep on drinking water. I think she could have let her daughter stay at home and let the grown women handle this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure her daughter got some friends she could have been with that day or whatever. I don't know if they was already out and the shit just played out like that. It just so happened to happen like that. But the guy was denying it, which was a lie or whatever. You know, so, but of course he's going to deny it. And, yeah, they was fighting and the guy was doing anything. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what can I do? Like, do I even still have that? Do I have footage of that? Because I think I tried to record that. You know, I'm going to go through this other phone I have because I know it's on this phone that I'm using. And I'm just going to see out of curiosity. No, I don't. Yeah, I'm about to say. Because I'm like, I know I could have sworn I had my camera up, but maybe not. Maybe not. But yeah, so that shit was ridiculous. That shit was crazy. I was just like, and baffled, like, niggas ain't doing shit. She out here literally just going in. All these alerts. B. Smith. Who is B. Smith? She passed away at the age 70 after battling with Alzheimer's. I don't know who that is. Rest in peace to B. Smith. Wow. Yeah, so motherfucking shit was crazy. And then after they're fighting, right? And so, he sit here and hitting on her, so it just gets out of hand, out of control. I don't know how they wound up in the car. I guess they got, like, tired about it, because they was out there for, like, at least a good 20 minutes just fighting and arguing and yelling and going around back and forth, and, you know what I'm saying, around cars and jumping in each other's cars and all this crazy stuff, right? This is what they're talking about. A guru. She's a lifetime guru. There, you see the caption. Yes, rest in peace to her. My great-grandpa had that at Alzheimer's. He passed on too. Yeah. But I bind that, Yahweh, Yahushua, name. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Period. That nigga sat here and after they left, right, the bitch again put up the girl who she was talking about, her friend. That bitch put the fuck back up. And so I'm like, fucking serious? Really? Like, well, she pulled back up, I think, to go get with her girl now, because this was last year. You feel me? So this is a whole year ago. So I vaguely remember the story. I think her girl came out crying. That's how I knew it was a setup. I'm like, oh shit, she's still here. I'm like, oh, that was the girl, like that. Like, oh shit, it was a setup. All right, then I think that's why he was so mad, because he got set up like that. He didn't appreciate that shit. He like, that's some old conniving ass shit. But what's good? But you don't appreciate it because you fell for it. You fell for the okie doke, and you was trifling enough to actually go through with it and really, like, really. Damn, Drea Patty, she said he got his homeboys driving my old car. I can't wait to see who's wearing my watch. Damn, hey, niggas, ooh, niggas, ugh. Let me tell you, you could put niggas on. They business people who they don't know. They don't even, what I'm saying, the business people who they put on. They be connects through you. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be in business with motherfuckers that know people through you. Like, shit crazy. Like, I know somebody who know Al Profit through me, and they doing business connections and shit, but I'm the reason why that business relationship exists and evolved. So that's how I know, like, just go ahead and do your own shit, your own business. You can make your own connection. You can do your own thing. You got your own creative ideas. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just executing this shit. Because I will be successful off my own damn merit and off my own back, period. Talking about this watch. And motherfuckers just be stealing. You gotta watch the motherfucking thieves, yo. People who lying with their sad side ass stories. And they want to go in business with you. Don't do it. If they want to go in business with you or they got a sad side story, don't do it. Don't get your up. Just be there supportively, verbally. You know. And you can't let them lay on your couch. Suggest a shelter for them to go to. Period. That's what I say, dude. Don't try to help a bitch. I don't give a fuck if your nigga got it. If your nigga got you. If you well off. You know what I'm saying? So what? Don't do it. Even if that motherfucker has done shit for you, because motherfuckers take your money and don't pay you back. Because they feel like they did something for you. And they really did. It was indirectly through somebody else. They just in between. These niggas reversing up and shit. That motherfucking Rihanna shit was motherfucking epic. I'm about to look that shit up. That Rihanna speech last night, the NAACP, that was epic. I was about to say something else, but I forgot.
What is Philo? Philo is awarded 50
When she said, she telling everybody, when she telling the people, their friends to pull up.
Thank you, Derek. But it's bigger than me because my part is a very small part of the work that's being done in this world and the work that is yet to be done. Fix this world together. of us in this room have colleagues and partners and friends
Look,
from other
this the
races,
second white
sexes,
people, third white people I done
religions.
seen over here.
Show
Don't
of
tell me
hands.
gentrification going on down here. Damn.
Well, then,
I seen a white person
you want to
walking
break
the dog
bread
not
with
too
me,
long
right?
ago. And I seen,
like
now
it?
I'm seeing these two people right here.
Well, then, this is their problem, too.
It's their problem, too.
Thank you to the NAACP for all of your efforts to ensure equality. Thank you for celebrating. And the Tatiana Jeffersons of the world. Tell your friends to pull up.
Hey, tell your friends to pull up.
Thank you to the NAACP.
Hey, period. That's some real spit. That's some real spit. People always want to adapt this culture. Like the motherfucker at the job. Look at these motherfucking walkways. I cannot believe this shit, y'all. This is real. They got their dog, too. I ain't never seen this shit before. I ain't even got to show her face. You see her outfit. You feel me? This is real life. And gentrification is a motherfucker. I remember Detroit downtown was nothing but flooded with just black people. I went to Chicago. I was like, damn, they downtown is all white people. Like, they know it's not like a black person dominated area like it was in Detroit. And I was just like, I thought that was weird because I thought Chicago and Detroit was like the same. The last couple of years, it's been gentrified. If that's even a word. If not, it is today. And this is what I recognize. What I see. The property now. The property deflated. The property value deflated. And now it's starting to inflate again. However, there's still homes that's not as cheap as they were before, especially in this area, but they are relatively cheap. And so that was able for them to buy these houses up. And now, so if you didn't take advantage of it and you plan on staying here, this is what happens. Period. The next place is Flint. Like, I really need to sit down and get some business and shit ideas going together because I plan on doing a lot of things. I need a lot of things done. And it's just so consumed. So, oh my goodness. Just the thoughts are rapidly going through my mind right now. I'm planning on moving. It's a lot of shit going on. So, I got business ideas I want to execute here while I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Work is a motherfucker. Oh yeah, I was telling y'all about the prick at work. They always want to be down for all the slang. He's all on his phone, you know, listen to black music because his phone went out loud and it's like Akon. Oh, I love Akon. I wish I was turning. He's 23 now. He's like, I wish I was 21 turning 21 back then. The music today sucks. You know, like that. And I'm like, but he want to be so hip and then be like, oh, that's Gucci. That's how he's talking to me in the office. I'm like, never heard this before, right? But what makes you think that this is okay? And another white person has done this before too when he met me in the office. This motherfucker put his hand out, fist out like a dap, and I just looked at him. Like, that subtle shit. You gotta watch that subtle shit. And that motherfucker just swear he just sold down. then only plotting against the black girls. And that's another thing. They'll never plot against the white girls where I'm at. They only plot against the black girls. White girl is either a white girl done quit or they don't bother them. But black girls, they have bothered all of them. Every last one of them. Racist as fuck. See, that's the other quackway I was telling y'all about. That's the other one with his dog. Yeah. That's crazy. That's what you call gentrification in the making. It always starts off a little sprinkle, sprinkle. Then it's flooded. That's how it was downtown. You seen a sprinkle, sprinkle. You seen a few clubs that was dominantly like, hold on, wait. Few areas. Now it's like the whole thing is just flushed and flooded. And if you ever worked Uber downtown Detroit, you know. Because all your cars is white people. And that's when I was getting the most, like, and it's so crazy. Let me tell you. And this is crazy because this is facts, right? And it's baffling to me. But I'm going to tell you how it went and how it happened. So when I was working Uber, I used to work, I didn't want to initially work in Detroit, right? So I would go to like a suburb, like relatively close, but still a white suburb because, you know, the money at. So it would lead me over to like more of an other white area, but it was too like teeny boppy in the college area. So I primarily like rerouted towards the eastern side of the D, right? So that was like far up north, but far up northeast, where it was like predominantly white people at. I used to do the Uber rides up there. And I would literally have about a quarter tank of gas, go take some rides, or I could have a half a tank of gas. Or even under half, right? But just enough to get all the way out there. And know for a fact, when I come out with some cash, I was in a different car too. I wasn't in this car. This car was in a foreign car. So, and not saying that it was newer, but nevertheless, it was foreign. It was still acceptable, put it like that, especially for a female. And so, look, they would always compliment me on the car. One of them was like, you better take care of this car, this and the third, you know, so just in a jokingly manner, this kind of conversation, right? So I was like, oh, okay, you know, thanks for the compliment. I sure will. And I will always guarantee to have cash. Guaranteed to have cash. To fill my tank up. And then now I'm riding for the rest of the night. More cash to come in, but definitely more rides to come in. Every time, guarantee, no lie. I said, this is bizarre. These white people really fucking with me, right? Go out to the palace when it's open. White girl got in the car. She go, oh, you whiskey, you. And she a little petite white girl. She dated Aretha Franklin's son. We was talking because she gave me her business card and whatnot. And she was in the Escalade. So she was in a high-end hotel. So you knew she had some money. She was a cute little blonde, skinny white girl. But she was actually cute in the face. You could tell the lady was older though. She was like, she was about in her, well, I ain't no telling how old, but I say the lady's in her 50s, okay? I say she was in her 50s. So, you know, mid 50s or something like that. And so mid to later. Okay, and so they would always give me 5 stars. Like, my shit was like, all I knew was 5 stars. Like, I wasn't even really paying attention to the rates because that's all I knew. And then if I was in like, and then a little bit closer, now this is all the eastern area, right? And if I did get closer down to like a Warren or something like that, even if it's black people, they still give me the 5 star. It was like so peaceful and serene over there. I love that. When it comes to Ubering, like the St. Clairs and the Madison Heights and the Sterling Heights, all that shit is so, Clinton Townships, all that. That shit's beautiful if you're black, girl. I know for me personally, probably you black, period, but I know for me personally, put your makeup on, have your hair cute, looking pretty. And it was the summertime too, so I had my summer dresses on. And I was doing that thing. And so I was getting tips, 5 star, 5 star, 5 star. So I had a call from out there all the way down to the airport. Like, this is crazy, right? This is like an hour and a half drive. At least an hour drive, right? So that was buku bucks. And then, so when I was at the airport dropping off, somebody pinged me from the airport to go downtown. This is how I got into the downtown environment, right? So now I'm in downtown. It's just all the Quaquays, they coming through. I'm like, damn, like, this shit really got gentrified. Like, 'cause I know downtown. I was in the streets downtown, like, every weekend. We was always downtown. You know what I'm saying? And I know the crowd. I know the environment that it is usually. And so it was just like all the rides was white people right there. And then, so I remember having one white guy. He was such an anal. And the thing of it was he caught, when I went to him, he wasn't even outside. He was late. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a whole party or whatever, but you were supposed to be out there. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got the GPS. You following the dot. You tells you where I'm at. It's like common sense. So I waited on him. And he was like, when he got in the car, he was so appreciative because like, I can't get a ride tonight. I couldn't get no ride tonight. So this motherfucker getting the attitude and shit because what the fuck I'm doing. Like, as far as the music I'm playing. He didn't like the music I was playing. I told you I had just came from out there. And then we went to the airport. And then we went to downtown. So I already had I think it was like, it was a white alternative channel. You know what I'm saying? And so they played black music and white music. He got offended about that. Because it was just happened to be white songs I was playing. Do you normally listen to this? I said, I listen to all music. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, and why you question me about what I'm playing in my car? You know what I'm saying? So, I can play no music. We can have this bitch on a silent run. So anyway, that motherfucker gave me a bad star. Boom. Then another guy, where GPS leads you, where I was using through Google. I should have been going through Waze when I found out, but they didn't tell you that. And it would lead me to the back of to their house, like by an alley. And so when I got around to the front, I'm like, because I just drove around the front, like, this is the alley, the house is over here, even though they're telling me I'm arrived. The guy was like, yeah, you know, he got in the car. He was like, because I sent him out. And then, you know, he verified or whatever, the names. And then so he was like, yeah, it always do that. For some reason, GPS always leads into the back in the alley by the house. I said, oh, okay, whatever. So it's probably the address he's putting in there, to be honest with you. You know how people is, so. He got me taking him on Belle Isle to some yacht club, right? So we get down there and there's a trail through, and then I never been down there before, and the way the GPS is showing me, I'm like, oh man, I'm like, is it a left or keep straight? And he didn't even know, so I kept straight. Kind of find out you're supposed to take a left. But when I catch straight, it make you go even around, even further. You have to go really all out the way or whatever, right? But it still brought you back around, but instead of making that left, it was like a cut through. Motherfucker get mad about that. Wrote a bad star. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, what the fuck? What else? Yeah, it was just a bunch of BS. It was just a bunch of shit. They was just doing too much. I picked up some one kids. They wanted me to go take her to get some weed or whatever, and I'm like, no, I'm not. You can tell us, you can take it. I'm like, no, I don't know. He was like, come on, we'll give you some extra money. I'm like, nah. And I'm not, because that's not what this is about. I'm not about to go take your ass to go get no motherfucking drugs. Get your shit and get the fuck out. Get in the car, get to get the fuck out. But they wanted me to take her some extra places, and I did. And they just had me waiting and shit, trying to be cool and conversating, just like, it was extra shit. I was just like, I cannot do. So I was like, fuck that downtown. I'm like, them motherfuckers downtown is not as bad as the people that is in a more suburban area. It's crazy, which was baffling to me. They were all so nice. Most all of them was all so nice. And then I ran into a crazy motherfucker downtown. And this is when it was just like, I'm straight on Uber. And if you want to know about that video, you gotta tune in again. Yes, I need these numbers up. Like, share, subscribe to this channel. Come right back. And I'm going to tell you my horrifying, horrific Uber story experience that just had me just say, I am straight on Uber, like never again. When I come back, you guys will get a load of that. Thank you for being here. If you watch this whole video through, I appreciate you. You know, I'm just doing this shit off top of the dome, top of my head. I ain't writing nothing down. I can't even find my motherfucking notes I wrote down. So damn that. Damn, Gina. But yeah, I think I did pretty good. I think, you know, I kept you guys attention or whatever. And if not, hey, oh well, maybe if you ain't doing shit again, you can come back. I don't know. Keep it real with you. I know what YouTube is for, usually for motherfuckers ain't doing shit. Motherfuckers who just, if you ain't trying to learn some shit or trying to keep up with some shit, you just really just bored as hell. Like, this like the new TV. It's like flicking through. It's like watching fucking pay-per-view or some shit. Like, that's what I do know. So anywho, in a minute, I'm going to tell you about the horrific Uber story where it was like almost a 187. Come back.